Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to review the ZS10 Pro2. What a complicated name. When it comes to the KZ, audiophiles are likely familiar with the KZ's balanced armature technology. Particularly impressive is their earphones, which are affordably priced yet boast a striking appearance and quite satisfactory specifications, making them quite inexpensive. What surprises will this $45.99 price ZS10 Pro2 bring us today? Let's take a look together, starting by unboxing the package. And maintains KZ's usual eco-friendly style, a classic small white box about the size of a palm. The front displays the product image, while the back lists the specifications and indicates whether this version includes a microphone. This model is the standard version without microphone, but we also purchased the microphone version cable for a more comprehensive review. Pushing from the top to reveal the contents, the first thing that catches the eye is a pair of earphone housings. Below is the accessory area covered by a thin cardboard lid. Inside, there is a cable, 2 pairs of silicone ear tips, 1 pair of foam ear tips, a pen tool, and instruction manual. This is the complete set of accessories, quite simple compared to the packaging of earphones at similar price points. KZ's traditional packaging falls slightly short. Now, let's examine the earphone housing closely. The outer panel is metallic, giving a premium feel and eye aesthetic. Inside, there is a high transparency resin material, allowing a view of the components inside. That earphone housing clearly visible in a 10mm dynamic drive in yellow, along with 2 sets of 4 31736 balanced armature driver, giving a tech-savvy appearance. On the side of the housing, there are 4 small switches for customizing the sound. However, direct manipulation is not possible due to anti-miseration measures. A pen tool is provided in the packaging for this purpose. The cable is KZ standard silver-plated wire with average texture and feel. The microphone version of the cable is identical to the non-microphone version, except for a different color and the addition of a microphone and inline controls. However, there is no need to worry, as the KZ's ZS10 Pro2 supports cable swapping. I recommend considering cable upgrades for an enhanced overall experience. In terms of appearance, my review is that despite its small size, the KZ ZS10 Pro2 is well-rounded. It focuses almost in all its skill points on the products itself, avoiding being flashy but lacking substance. As long as it's practical enough, it remains acceptable. Next, let's talk about the sound performance of the KZ ZS10 Pro2. As mentioned earlier, the KZ ZS10 Pro2 allows for toning on the housing, which is a particularly unique feature of this model. By default, all switches are turned on in the factory. When these switches on, the high frequencies are attenuated while low frequencies are boosted. This results in a more intimate soundstage with denser characteristics, ideal for creating atmospheric feel needed for listening pop music. Conversely, when all switches are turned off, the soundstage opens up, eliminating any sense of compression. This configuration performs better when listening to genres like ACG or EDM, as it offers a more expensive soundstage. In this setting, the sound may not be as realistic, making it less suitable for reproducing the sound of real instruments, but more suitable for presenting the ethereal sounds often found in electronic music. Of course, users can choose to toggle 1 or 2 switches to dial back the emphasis on low frequencies, creating a more balanced high-low frequency mix and resulting in more accurate sound. All of these adjustments can be made according to the user's personal preference. In my listening experience, I found that whether switches were on or off, the KZ ZS10 Pro2 demonstrate excellent control over vocal articulation, which is a very positive aspect. After all, this discussion, let's now listen to a segment together to experience the sound firsthand.
You are my warm place. You are my mad strike, set me ablaze. I wish we could stay, but I got other demons I
How was it? After listening, does it meet your expectations? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section and let's discuss together. Personally, I believe this song perfectly illustrates why we mentioned earlier that the KZ ZS10 Pro2 is well suited for pop music regarding the low frequencies, the initial drum beats, and the bass line that runs throughout the songs are attention-grabbing. The bass depth is not extremely deep, but just right. The elasticity of the bass performance is excellent, with dynamic and a substantial bass sound that's slightly on the heavier side but not excessive. And the mid frequencies, the vocals have a warm and full-bodied quality. The positioning is moderate, complementing the rhythmic low frequencies and creating a great atmospheric feel. In terms of high frequencies, as previously mentioned, the soundstage may be slightly smaller. The fullness of low frequencies might slightly impact the transparency, but the listening experience remains engaging and the resolution is quite good. The ZS10 Pro2 with its 108 decibel sensitivity and 25 to 28 mega impedance is a pair of earphones that can be easily driven for daily use without much anxiety about needing additional amplification. While using a better audio source will enhance the richness and the detail of sounds, the KZ ZS10 Pro2 provides a solid experience even when directly driven, which can elevate unnecessary concerns about audio equipment for many users and their daily use. This feature might be one of the main reasons why I like it. In conclusion, if you have a modest budget, good sound quality, predominantly listen to pop music and want to experience feeling of hi-fi sound, the KZ ZS10 Pro2 will indeed be a great choice. Okay, that's all for today. See you next time.